Today I'm going to share with you the same client acquisition system that allowed one of our top agency partners, all with funnels, to make $25,000 in the last week. And the reason I'm going to continue to make these YouTube videos is because I receive a lot of DMs from you guys saying they were able to close web design clients just from the free content and free information I'm sharing with you here on YouTube. Because the problem from watching YouTube videos overall is that there is a lot of creators that just want to turn their YouTube videos to video sales letters. And there is no problem with that. I have nothing against that. But the issue comes down when the viewer was clickbaiting to watching a 20-minute long video talking about how you get clients for web design. At the end of the day, he woke out with no practical knowledge or no insight that he can just take out there and implement in his business and basically sign some clients. That's why I want you to watch this video till the end, because you can be sure that the knowledge I'm going to share with you in this video is practical, meaning you can take it, implement the same systems I'm talking about in your agency, and if you're doing the same amount of inputs, you'll be able to get the same amount of output in terms of results. All right, so now that we get this out of the way, let me show you the client acquisition system that allowed us to make $25,000 in the last week. So when it comes to client acquisition, if you would start with outbound, you would pick a channel first, you start spamming people, 100, 200, 1,000 messages per day, whatever number you send in, you choose a script, you wait for people to respond, you book some calls, few calls, and you just, those calls you have like very, very less show up rate. And you end up closing nobody in this call because you have no authority and you have no frame. People don't know who you are, and you end up like switching. You think because the problem is the channel, so you switch channel and boom, you've lost like 6 or 7 months just trying a couple stuff that didn't work. Or even worse, you start with paid ads, you know nothing about paid ads, you got a couple thousands of dollars, you think because you got a couple money, you can basically just hire somebody, record some content, do some paid ads, and just close people right away from your paid ad to the call. That doesn't work. These mediocre average client acquisition systems don't work anymore. I mean, it used to work a couple years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, you just like send a couple Instagram DMs, you just create a normal ad and it won't work because there was no saturation. But right now, if you don't have a lot of steps in between, because paid ads, it's the same. We still make a lot of money from paid ads. I'm not saying paid ads doesn't work. I'm not saying Instagram DMs and cold outbound doesn't work, so I make a lot of money from it. But there is a lot of step-by-step systems in between that you need to implement there in order for you to get any significant results from any platform you wish to do outreach on. If you got an agency right now that got proof of concept, meaning it's doing more than $3,000, you got clients, you're delivering results, and you want to scale past 30, 40K a month, then check out my website below. You can see what we do. I don't want to bore you with more details in this video. Basically, what we do is we help people scale to 30, 40K a month. We take a commission out of them. That's how we make the most majority of our money, through commissions. And we also got very good risk reversal and guarantees that if you don't sign any new clients, you don't pay. Simple as that. So right now, before sharing with you the sauce and the practical knowledge and insight that you need to implement in these platforms, the step-by-step that you need to implement in between in order for you to make them effective, what I want to talk about first, before diving deep into them, is your offer. Because if your offer is not good, you're not going to get any significant results. So how we make sure your offer is really good? We start by spying on your competitor offers. And what I mean by your competitor offers, you choose a niche, and you choose the specific persona that you want to target inside that niche. Say, for example, like us, we work with custom pool builders. It's an amazing niche. If you want to dive deep into it, I don't care if you steal some of our clients. We have amazing case studies and amazing results and amazing systems. Even if you go after our niche, it's going to be very hard for you to compete with us anyway. So let's say you go with custom pool builders and you choose that as a niche. That's not enough in 2024. You got to narrow that down. What I mean by narrowing that down, you should divide your niche into 3 levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Let's say level 1 is custom pool builder companies that just started like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Level 2, they've been in business for plus 5 years. Level 3, they've been in business plus 10 years. Or you can have other criteria to divide the levels of your niche. Could be how much revenue they're making. So it depends basically on your offer and your service delivery. So you reverse engineer your service delivery to your offer, and you choose what level of that niche you want to work with the most. For us, it makes more sense to work with level 1 because there is a lot of level 1s. That's the first reason. Level 3, there is not as much level 3 as level 1s. And for level 1s, it's very easy for us to take them from level 1 to level 3. But for level 3, the reason we don't work with them is because it's very hard to get results. But it's very easy to transform somebody from level 1 to level 3. I hope that makes sense. So now that you choose a new niche, you need to add a very good risk reversal to your offer. So I'm not going to come here and tell you exact risk reversal you're going to add, but I hope you understand me. The second thing, how to make the customer comfortable working with you in 2024 is by having testimonials and case studies. So in case you don't have case studies, you're going to have 2 choices. So the first choice is you're going to work for free, practically free, or maybe you're just going to accept any price. You're going to be paid like a couple $100 lower than the minimum wage just for you to get the ball rolling, to start getting some case studies. And you're going to do this for like 6 months, I don't know, like 3 months. There's a lot of agencies that I know just like waste years to try to get some testimonials, still have no testimonials. I don't want you to fall in that trap. So for that reason, we have something in my company, System when we start working with agencies, is we have already other testimonials of other agencies, and we basically leverage other people testimonials, and it's not shady or nothing at all, because we get their approval, and the owner of the other agency that we leverage the testimonial from help us on the service delivery as well. And we're like a little community, we help each other out, and that's something that basically can save you a lot of time, because instead of waiting 4 or 5 months, even worse, you don't get any testimonials, you start with a baseline, you start with testimonials. So risk reversal, and make sure you have a testimonial, and make sure you understand exactly what level you're going to choose to work with in your niche. And also, last but not least, I want you to spy on your competitor offers. So how are you going to do this? You're probably going to go to Facebook ad library. If you don't have the money to invest, or if you have some money to invest, my advice is go buy Power Ad Spy. Is the best amazing tool. So basically, you spy on your web design competitors and you compare your offer with theirs. And if your offer is not in the top 10 or top 5%, that means it's not a good offer. And it's impossible for you to determine that your offer is at 5% or 10% of the market. That's why it's very important for you to compare your offer to the market. So right now that we get this offer thing out of the way, next thing I want to talk about is these client acquisition systems and the step-by-step you need to include in these outreach channels. So for cold outbound, I'm going to tell you one of the best strategies we've used in cold outbound. And I can assure you, if you use that one, you're going to get some amazing results. So first of all, we want to go to Facebook ad library, Power Ad Spy, or any spying tool. We're trying to find Instagram ads only. I'm going to tell you why we're trying to find only Instagram ads. So once we found Instagram ads, we can basically click here. We can find all the followers and name of the followers that this person is targeting specifically. So what you can do is take this followers that he's targeting, and you're going to start sending them DMs. And what I mean by sending them DMs, you're not going to send them just a text, send them a video with your offer. And when you send them this video, the call to action should not be to pitch them for a call right away. The call to action should be for them to watch your VSL. And this video is not personalized for each person. I forget to tell you that. So basically, you record one video, which will be like one static video you're going to record for everybody, and you're going to send this video. And the video script will be something like this. Hey, niche, we recently helped this company, X company, basically should be like a company like within the same niche. Like that's why it's very important to work with level 1. Like let's say custom pool builders. In our case, we recently helped this custom pool builder in Minnesota who just started 3 years ago achieve X and X and X outcome. All right. And when you basically tell them, I've helped them go from level 1 to level 2, and this should be your outcome. And when you understand your niche and you have a couple of skills in copywriting, it's going to be very easy for you to say that. And then would you mind me sharing a video showcasing exactly how we do that? I can assure you there's going to be a lot of value for you for this video that you can basically go and apply by yourself. And this should be a video. This should not just be a text. And I can assure you that the response rate you're going to get from that is amazing. So once they tell you yes, just send it over, you send them the link for your VSL. And once you send them the link for the VSL, they're going to click. And that's like a VSL that you're going to watch for that specific case study that you outlined there. Basically, VSL is optimized for them to watch and book a call. If they don't book a call right away, you actually retarget them using paid ads. Is very, very cheap. You can do it like $3 a day, $4 a day, and you can keep retargeting these people. So basically, you stole them out of your competitor, you DM them a great video that even your competitor doesn't have, and basically you got a response, take them to your VSL, and if they don't book a call right away, which a lot of people will not, you build a retargeting campaign for these people, and you can start building your pixel as well. So basically like 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, you start building your pixel. So once you want to start running ads for this specific niche, your pixel is already warmed up. And you don't have to start from scratch, and your cost per acquisition will be lower. And the same thing comes down when you want to run paid ads. So when you want to run paid ads, you start by choosing your offer. You choose which level of your niche you're going to make. Your creatives determine the success of your ads in 2024. So you should spy on your competitor and make sure that your creatives are top 5%. And the last thing, which is free, doesn't cost you a lot of money, and is the key differentiator between someone who's getting the cold booked for $70, $80, or even $100, and someone who's getting the cold booked for only $30 or $25. It's a nurturing process. Most people would not book a call right away. So you need to have, first of all, a good retargeting campaign. Second of all, a good email marketing campaign or even SMS campaign. If you have also some SDRs that cold call these people and try to follow up with them on Instagram and WhatsApp, we book about 40 to 50% of the let's say we run paid ads, and when the front end on Calendly automatically, we got like 10 calls as an example. We get another 10 calls just from our nurturing process. So guess what? If we didn't have that nurturing process, we're just losing another 10 calls. So that's the end of the video. If you always want to scale your agency past 30K a month and you want me to help you one-on-one, meaning me and you work together and scale your agency past 30K a month, then you're going to find all the information down in the description.